Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. These are the nights when Sayyida Zahra alayhi salam leaves Baqi. She comes to Karbala from these nights. Husayn is that ghareeb for whom all the Anbiya cried, from Adam to Khatam. Jibreel would come to every prophet. Oh Nuh, this is the story of Husayn. Nuh would cry. Ibrahim cried for Husayn. Musa cried for Husayn. Every one of them cried for Husayn until Husayn was about to come to this world. When Husayn was about to come to this world, Fatima alayhi salam used to come to her father and say, Ya Abata, this child in my womb, I can hear it crying. Sometimes it says to me, Ana al-ghareeb, Ana al-madloom. When Husayn was born, the Prophet took Husayn in his arms. He began kissing Husayn. He began hugging his Husayn. Jibreel came to him. Oh Ahmad, do you love this child? He says, yes, I love this child very much. He said, oh Ahmad, your ummah will kill him after keeping him thirsty for 3 days. This is the first Majlis recited by Jibreel. Rasulullah is listening to the Majlis. Then Rasulullah recited this Majlis and Ali and Fatima cried. Fatima did not ask, Ya Rasulullah, why should my Husayn die? She asked, Ya Rasulullah, who will cry for my Husayn? Because she knew this is how his sacrifices will survive. If the message of Karbala has survived for 1400 years, it is not through philosophies, not through discussions, it is through the tears that have flowed. She asked, who will cry for my Husayn? And the Prophet ﷺ told her, oh Fatima, Allah will create a nation. Their men will cry for the men of Husayn. Their women will cry for the women of Husayn. Their children will cry for the children of Husayn. Imam Hussain had a very gentle nature. When you saw him, he radiated this kindness in his heart. You would cry simply seeing him. You would want to protect him. And it is for this reason that when you look at the history of Imam Hussain from his childhood, you will see that the Ahlulbayt alayhimus salam could never tolerate seeing Husayn crying. Whenever Husayn was crying, somebody would try and stop that. Sometimes Rasulullah would be on the pulpit preaching to his ashab. Husayn would come running into the mosque like any child, and then he would stumble and trip on his robes. He would begin crying. When Husayn would cry, the Prophet would stop his khutbah. The ashab would begin carrying Husayn from the back of the mosque. Every one of them would lift Husayn and kiss him and pass him to the front in front until Husayn came to the front. Then Rasulullah would carry his Husayn on the mimbar and keep him on his lap and say, oh people, هذا حسين فاعرفوه. This is my Husayn, recognize him. حسين مني وأنا من الحسين. Husayn is from me and I am from Husayn. Read the shahadat of Rasulullah. You will see that when the Prophet was passing away, Hasan and Husayn were hugging him on both sides and crying. Imam Ali tried to take the children away. The Prophet said, leave my Husayn and Hasan with me. A few months later, Husayn lost his mother. When Amir al-Mu'mineen had given ghusl and kafan to Fatima, he kept her body in a room. Then he called out and said, Ya Hasan, Ya Husayn, Ya Zainab, Ya Kulthum, come, O children, and do wida to your mother, for this is the last time you will see her. Husayn did not come to his mother. He stood away in the corner. Allama Majlis, he says, he quotes Imam Ali, he says, Amir al-Mu'mineen has said, I swear by Allah, Fatima's hands came out from the coffin. They called out, come, oh my Hasan and my Husayn. He says, I swear by Allah, Fatima hugged her children. Amir al-Mu'mineen says, I heard a voice calling out, Ya Abul Hasan, remove the children from Fatima, for by Allah the angels are weeping. Husayn grew up to be a young man. The year 40 AH came. Amir al-Mu'mineen was poisoned. Husayn was sitting at the feet of Amir al-Mu'mineen crying. Ali called Husayn to him and hugged him. Oh Husayn, do not cry. You have a lot to cry still after me. The year 50 AH came to be. Husayn sat beside his brother Hasan. Hasan was leaving this world poisoned. Husayn was crying. Aba Muhammad said to Aba Abdullah, why do you cry like this, O Husayn? He said, I cannot see the condition in which you are. Hasan says to Husayn, وَلَكِنْ لَا يَوْمُكَ يَوْمُكَ يَا أَبَا Abdullah. But there is no day like your day, O Aba Abdullah. Who will cry for you, O Husayn? Husayn.